Hi, Aaron Kyro. I need your help with fakie backside 180. Please help me. I've been skateboarding for 3 weeks. I think that's what it said. It went by really fast. I'm not quite sure exactly. But yes, let's see what I can help you with right here and help you out good. So we're doing fakie 180s, otherwise known as a half cab. So we're looking at the half cab there. So we're rolling fakie. Got a little finger in the lens, and then boom with the half cab. What? Let's see what else we got. I really want to see your most basic tricks, like your ollie and your 180. Boom! That was it. You landed it right at the end. I've seemed to land it in my final try. I'm sorry that I didn't show my other tricks. Dun, 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 dun. So rolling fakie, pop up, drag your front foot, turn, land. Your front foot just came off of that one, obviously. Now let's see the land here. Rolling fakie, pop up, drag your front foot, turn, land, and roll out like a boss. Cool, so that was really good. That was really sick, actually. So I'm going to explain a few things here. So fakie is when you are rolling backwards. It's like you're doing a regular ollie, only rolling backwards. Regular ollie, regular 180 off of the tail, actually. So yes, in that direction, this is called a half cab. Originally, it was a caballerial invented by Steve Cab, of all people, Steve Caballerial. So it was a fakie 360 in that direction on a ramp. And then a half cab was obviously a fakie 180. So they adapted that, took it to the streets, and they still call it a half cab. That's the origin of the word half cab. That's what it's all about, and that's what this trick is. So here I am, rolling around and doing a little turns just like that. So the first thing you always start out with is just turning the board, just flipping around, pivoting on that nose, or on the tail rather, actually, because you're going fakie, and just turning it. So yeah, that's the direction you're going. And then just getting that turn is just like a really helpful thing. You also are working on like how you turn your head and your shoulders when you do that. So from there, all you really do is you just snap the board on the ground and do a little pop. Obviously, you have to drag your back foot, or actually your front foot rather. You see this shot of me doing this is me doing it nollie, so I keep kind of switching the feet around. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's the same trick. It's just we're looking at it fakie here. So with the foot that's going in the forward direction, that's the one that's going to pop. Now, as you pop, this is very similar to just a regular backside 180. So with that being said, I do feel it is very, very helpful to have your regular backside 180s down. Although sometimes, a lot of time, it actually is easier to learn this trick fakie. Honestly, I bet a lot of you guys will have an easier time learning it fakie than actually regular. But the ideas in terms of the 180s are all the same. The idea is that you pop up an ollie into the air as you're turning your head and shoulders, and then you turn your legs. So your legs are always the last thing to turn, and that's after your board, your legs, your body, everything is in the air. So you pop fully up into the air doing the ollie, then you turn, like pop up as you turn your head and shoulders, and then you turn your legs around, and then your board is going to just come around with you, and that's how it's done. So you're rolling fakie. You can kind of just set yourself up in just a regular fakie ollie position. So obviously you have to have your fakie ollies down as well. And then you start turning your head and shoulders in the cab direction. And then once your shoulders and your head are about at a 90-degree angle, that's when you're going to pop your tail. So pop your tail up, drag your front foot up, and then you're going to actually pop that ollie up into the air, and you're going to start the board coming around. Once you hit 90, if you land right there, you can do a little pivot around, or you can just pop it and do it fully in the air. But I do like to teach people how to do that pivot because I find it does come in handy for sure. Especially later when you learn like fakie bigger flips or fakie half cab flips. You don't always pop it fully up into the air and turn the full rotation as you're learning it. Later on, as you get better and better, you will. But as you're learning it, it's good to have that pivot just to fall back on it if you don't get the full rotation. Cool, so that is the half cab. For any of you guys looking to fully master the basics of skateboarding, get Skateboarding Made Simple. There has not been a more detailed video made Right now there are 6 different volumes. It goes all the way from ollies and kickflips up to like hard flip backside revert, hard flip frontside revert, just crazy hard tricks. So get those at brailleskateboarding.com, on the Google Play Store for Android, and on iTunes for your iPhone.